This past week, when I was in Vegas, I had a first in my poker career. I wish I could say it was winning the main event, bracelet, and $10 million, but it wasn't. It's the first time I've ever cried at a poker table, and it really had nothing to do, with winning or losing. If you watch the Poker Night in America stream from Monday, May 22nd, you saw that I played on their new stream at the Studio 52 Mansion in Vegas. And about an hour and a half in, we had a very special guest. His name is Cody. Now, a little backstory on Cody is that he's a Make-A-Wish kid. He's terminally ill, 28 years old. Has been fighting a injury his whole life. He spent nearly half of his life in the hospital. He met one of the hosts of the show, Lexi Poker. They sat next to each other at a poker game randomly at some point in the recent past. And he just hit her up. He told her the story about his life and how he loves poker. And he said that he was going to be this past week in Vegas. And she said, oh, well, why don't you come to the studio, check it out. MJ Gonzales, one of the players, saw him and met him and heard about his story the week before and was so touched and moved by it that first MJ offered to buy him into the World Series Poker Main Event this year, which is a $10,000 buy-in, free roll for Cody. And then during our stream, he invited Cody to come and play his stack. And we were playing a pretty high game, a $20,000 buy-in, 2550 blinds, certainly significant money. And MJ let Cody play his stack and take his seat and play fully, and MJ just went to the bar, had a couple drinks, and let Cody play. And it was a very touching moment because as a Make-A-Wish kid, someone who's terminally ill, during the middle of the stream, if you watch it, we're mic'd up, and Cody talks about how he hopes that he can get to one more birthday in a year, and oh man. I'm only doing one take of this because I want it to be real and authentic. Talked about how his mom has been by his side, spending half of his life in the hospital. He's got a tube. He doesn't eat. He doesn't drink anymore. It's all through a tube into his belly. And how much he loves poker and how much this meant to him to be able to play on a show, to be able to play super high stakes above anything that he's ever done before, and that he's going to get to play in the World Series of Poker Main Event thanks to MJ. And in his last hand that he played with us, when the action was on him, and I'm going to roll the clip here in a second, he just breaks down and is overwhelmed by the moment, by the gravity of the situation. And it's amazing that poker, a game that most of us, that I take for granted, that, oh, it's just a game, it's gambling, whatever it is, how much it meant to Cody in this moment. For him to be able to, I mean, he said he got to meet Barack Obama and visit the Oval Office as one of his Make-A-Wishes. And then to have him compare that to sitting down at a table that I was part of, it was very, very moving, very touching. Something that I'm honored to be part of. Something very special for him, his family. And you'll see the hugs, the kisses with the embrace from his family members there, all the players. Very, very special. I just feel like I just rambled on there a little bit. But check out this moment. One of the memories that I will always remember in my life. And I wish nothing but the best to Cody, to his family. He's a fighter, and I hope he kills it this year at the World Series Main Event.
It's okay. Cody's our horse. He's our guy.
Cody getting emotional here. This is a very big game for him. He's got the.
Someone give him a hug.
Everybody. Hug time. Hug time.
I'll be honest, it's not me.
700 when you get
Cody really overwhelmed by the gravity of the moment.
Alright. Oh, no, I'm just kidding.
Oh, be careful. Verbal's binding.
Just kidding.
What is it?
700.
was an absolute pleasure, you guys.
Guys,
Thank you. Thank you. Absolute pleasure.
All right, give it up for Cody, everybody. Congratulations to Cody Daniel.
Thank you.
No problem. Hold on. Anything over 18 is yours.
Aw.
God, dude.
Give me a second, guys. Sorry.
Yeah.
Thank you.
He makes 6K, Bean says in the chat. Not a bad day.
Bluffs it with the jack high.
Come here, it's mom.
Sick.
All right, let's go.
MJ's giving.
Cody gets to celebrate with his beautiful mom, Leslie.
You want us? You probably want like 7-ish, 6 or 7.
Okay, wait a minute. So 10,
Aw, it's a very emotional moment.
You're the best mom.
16, 18.
Leslie and Cody were talking about spending months and months in the hospital during the pandemic time when he was undergoing lots of surgeries. So, very special moment for their family.
I love you. Thank you. Oh my.
6,500.
Ayo, 6,500 for the
job,
Codester.
My man. My man. 6,500.
What a night.
18-120.
Congratulations.
And what a guy. Nice move, MJ. That was awesome.
Alright, I got the king of spades.
Are you sure?
100%, buddy. You earned it. It's
You're gonna
yours.
give me 6,500?
No, you earned the 6,500.
You won that money.
You won.
That's yours, man. Go ahead.
You won it, my man.
Buy yourself something nice.
Oh my god, I can pay rent now.
You are witty.
Never seen. Yeah, thank you.
Yo, I'll see you on the final table of the main event when I'm on ESPN. We're watching you.
The three-hand thing is back on.
You're on.
Yeah, everything's on.
Everything's on.
You know what's funny? MJ, he hit his card twice or